Have you ever heard of a ruler so powerful, so magnificent, that his name echoed through the halls of European palaces with both fear and awe? Today, we re-journeying back to the golden age of the Ottoman Empire to uncover the story of its longest-reigning sultan, a man known to the West as Suleiman the Magnificent and to his own people as Kanuni the Lawgiver. This isn't just a history lesson. It's the epic tale of a poet, a warrior, a lover, and a leader who shaped the world as we know it. Born in 1494, Prince Suleiman was destined for greatness. He wasn't just another royal heir. He was meticulously groomed for the throne. As a young governor in Manisa, he learned the intricate dance of politics, economics, and military strategy. When his father, Selim the Grim, passed away in 1520, the 26-year-old Suleiman ascended to the throne. The empire he inherited was already vast and powerful, but Suleiman had a vision that stretched far beyond its borders. One of his first moves was to look towards Europe. The Knights of St. John, a thorn in the Ottoman side, held the strategic island of Rhodes. Suleiman launched a massive siege, and after months of brutal fighting, the Knights surrendered. But instead of a massacre, Suleiman offered them safe passage. This act of clemency was a masterful stroke of public relations, showcasing him as a powerful yet merciful ruler. But his ambitions didn't stop there. The heart of Christian Europe, Hungary, was next. In 1526, at the fateful Battle of Mohacs, the Ottoman army, with its superior numbers and advanced cannons, crushed the Hungarian forces in a matter of hours. The King of Hungary himself perished in the retreat. This victory sent shockwaves across the continent and opened the door for Suleiman's most audacious campaign, the Siege of Vienna. Imagine the scene in 1529, the seemingly invincible Ottoman army at the gates of Vienna, the gateway to Central Europe. The city was on the brink of collapse. But a combination of fierce resistance, terrible weather, and overstretched supply lines forced Suleiman to do something he rarely did: retreat. Though he never captured the Golden Apple, as the Ottomans called it, the very act of besieging Vienna cemented his reputation as the most formidable monarch of the age. While his military campaigns are legendary, it's what he did within the empire that earned him the name the Lawgiver. Suleiman wasn't just a conqueror. He was a reformer. He recognized that the old laws were a tangled mess, often conflicting and outdated. He initiated a complete overhaul of the legal system, creating a comprehensive code known as the Qanun. This new code addressed everything from criminal law and land tenure to taxation and the treatment of non-Muslim subjects, or dhimmis. It created a more just and stable society, and its influence was so profound that it remained in effect for centuries. Suleiman's court was the epicenter of a cultural renaissance. He was a great patron of the arts, and under his reign, Istanbul became a dazzling hub of creativity. The man behind the city's iconic skyline was the legendary architect Mimar Sinan. Designed hundreds of structures, but his masterpiece is the breathtaking Suleimani Mosque. More than just a place of worship, it was a massive complex with schools, a hospital, and a public kitchen, embodying the Sultan's commitment to both faith and public welfare. The arts flourished with intricate calligraphy, vibrant miniature paintings, and beautiful Iznik tiles decorating palaces and mosques. Suleiman himself was an accomplished poet, writing under the pen name Muhibi, which means lover. His verses often spoke of love, power, and the burdens of rule. And speaking of love, no story of Suleiman is complete without mentioning the most important person in his life, Hürrem Sultan. Known in the West as Roxolana, originally a captive from Ruthenia. Her intelligence, charm, and fiery red hair captivated the Sultan. She shattered centuries of tradition. She wasn't just another concubine in the harem. Suleiman fell deeply in love with her, freed her, and made her his legal wife. This was unprecedented. Hürrem became his most trusted advisor, wielding immense political influence. She corresponded with foreign leaders, managed vast charitable foundations, and played a key role in court politics. Their love story is one for the ages, a testament to a partnership that defied convention and reshaped the dynamics of the Ottoman court. But a long reign is never without its shadows. The glittering court was also a viper's nest of intrigue and succession struggles. Hürrem, fiercely protective of her own sons, Allegedly plotted against Suleiman's firstborn heir, the talented and popular Mustafa. Believing Mustafa was plotting a rebellion, a heartbroken Suleiman made the agonizing decision to have his own son executed. This tragic event cast a dark cloud over his later years, and became a subject of debate and sorrow for generations to come. As the years went by, the weight of the empire and personal tragedy took their toll. But the old lion had one last campaign in him. In 1566, at the age of 71, Suleiman personally led his army to besiege the fortress of Szigetva in Hungary. It was here, in his campaign tent, just before the final victory, that the magnificent Sultan passed away. To maintain army morale, his Grand Vizier kept his death a secret for weeks until the battle was won. Suleiman the Magnificent ruled for 46 years, presiding over the absolute peak of Ottoman military, political, and economic power. He commanded an empire that stretched across 3 continents, from the gates of Vienna to the shores of the Indian Ocean. He was a brilliant military strategist, a wise legislator, a patron of the arts, and a devoted husband. His reign was a true golden age, leaving behind a legacy of stunning architecture, a reformed legal system, and an empire at the height of its glory. The world was never the same. What do you find most fascinating about Suleiman's life? Was it his military genius, his love for Hürrem, or his contributions to law and art? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. And if you enjoyed this journey into the past, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more epic stories from history. See you next time.